Call this meeting back to order in regular session. Seeing no previous business or new business, I will entertain a motion to amend the agenda to include bill number B14-30 for a first and second read this evening.
So moved.
Got a motion from Alderman Arnold to amend the agenda to add B14-30 for a first and second read. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Alderman Headley. Any discussion on the motion to amend the agenda? All right. Seeing none then, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. All right, agenda is amended. Next item are ordinances.
First ordinance is Bill B14-26, an ordinance amending Chapter 130, Municipal Court, City of Green Valley Municipal Code, Article 1 in general, Section 130.030, additional court costs, A1 shelters for victims of domestic violence, the second reading, ordinance 2348.
Mayor, I move to accept Bill 1426 for its second reading and make it ordinance 2348.
I have a motion from Alderman Arnold to approve Bill B14-26 for its second reading, make it ordinance 2348. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Alderman Scully. Any discussion? Staff have anything to add on that?
No, Mr. Mayor, it's just the second read of, to add the fees, to bring the fees up to $4 from $2.
Okay. Seeing no additional discussion, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Arnold?
Yes.
Headley?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Scully?
Yes.
West?
Yes.
Schaefer?
Yes.
Unanimous, Mayor. Okay. Bill, B14-27, first reading, second reading. First and second?
First and second.
First and second reading tonight. First reading, an ordinance amending the budget, City of Green Valley, Missouri for fiscal year 2014. First reading, Bill B14-27.
Mayor, I request that we take Bill 14-27 for its first reading and bring it back for its second reading by title only.
I have a motion from Alderman West to approve Bill B14-27 for its first reading, bring it back by title only for its second reading. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Alderman Johnston. Any discussion? Staff have anything on this?
Mr. Mayor, members of the board, this is just the amendment that we do annually towards the end of the year to more accurately reflect the expenditures and revenues of the budget. I'll let Ms. Bowden answer any questions if the board has them.
Anyone have any questions? All right. See none, then all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
6-0 first. Second reading, Bill B14-27, it will be ordinance 2349, which is an ordinance amending the budget, City of Green Valley, Missouri, fiscal year 2014. Ordinance 2349.
I move that we accept Bill B14-27 for its second reading, making it ordinance 2349.
I have a motion from Alderman West to approve Bill B14-27 for its second reading, makes it ordinance 2349. Do I have a second? Alderman Johnston. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
West?
Yes.
Scully?
Yes.
Headley?
Yes.
Schaefer?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Arnold?
Yes.
6-0, Mayor. Jamie? Bill B14-28, first reading, an ordinance calling an election in the City of Green Valley, Missouri on April 7, 2015. First reading, Bill B14-28.
Mayor, I move we accept Bill 14-28 for its first reading, bring it back for second reading by title only.
I have a motion from Alderman Headley to accept Bill B14-28 for its first reading, bring it back by title only for its second reading. Do I have a second? Second, Alderman Schaefer. Any discussion?
Mr. Mayor, members of the board, this is, as it says, just calling the election on April April 7th of 2015. The filing will begin December 16th and will close on Tuesday, January 20th. The lottery will be held on January 21st, the following day. This is on, again, for a first and second read tonight, since we are not having a meeting on the 22nd, and accordingly, public notice will be published tomorrow through the Examiner.
Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
6-0 first. Second reading, Bill B 14-28. It will be ordinance 2350, which is an ordinance called an election in the city of Green Valley, Missouri, April 7, 2015. Ordinance 2350.
Mayor, I move we accept Bill 14-28 for its second reading, making it ordinance number 2350.
I have a motion from Alderman Haley to accept Bill B 14-28 for its second reading, making ordinance 2350. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Alderman Arnold. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Arnold,
Yes.
Johnston, Schaefer,
Yes.
Headley,
Yes.
Scully,
Yes.
West. 6-0, Jamie, Mayor. Next ordinance is Bill B 14-30, first reading, an ordinance amending chapter 320, speed regulation, section 320.050, unlawful to interfere with radar, other speed checking devices. First reading, Bill B 14-30.
Mayor, I move we accept Bill 14-30 for its first reading, bring it back by title only for its second reading.
I have a motion from Alderman Haley to accept Bill B 14-30 for its first reading, bring it back by title only for its second reading. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Alderman Arnold. Staff have any?
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, members of the board, as discussed earlier, the city has been sued by the ACLU challenging this ordinance. This amendment to the ordinance will strike the last half of the last sentence of it, and will bring it into compliance with the law. Basically, they're asserting that it infringes on the First Amendment right to free speech by flashing the headlights. The city's position is that that's not the intent of the ordinance, but in order to further clarify, we'll be making this change.
All right. Any additional discussion or questions? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
6-0 first, second reading, Bill B 14-30, ordinance 2351, an ordinance amending chapter 320, speed regulations, section 320.050, unlawful to interfere with radar, other speed checking devices. Second reading, ordinance 2351.
Mayor, I move we accept Bill 14-30 for its second reading, bring it back as ordinance 2351.
I have a motion from Alderman Headley to accept Bill B 14-30 for its second reading, making ordinance 2351. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Alderman Arnold. Any additional discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Scully,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Headley,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Schaefer,
Yes.
6-0, Mayor. Jamie. Resolution R 14-52. Resolution by the Board of Aldermen, City of Green Valley, Missouri, declaring Friday, December 26, 2014, and Friday, January 2, 2015, as city holidays. Resolution R 14-52.
Mayor, I recommend that we accept resolution R 14-52 as read.
I have a motion from Alderman Johnson to accept resolution R 14-52. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Alderman Scully. Any discussion? Staff have anything to add first?
Mr. Mayor, members of the board, this is just per the discussion that we had at the November 24th meeting. We'll be closing City Hall the day after Christmas and the day after New Year's.
Any discussion or questions?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna put something in place to just be an ongoing thing rather than have to do it every year.
We will. We thought we'd go ahead and prepare the ordinance right now, and then I've asked Jamie to go ahead and prepare a policy that can be included in our personnel policy, and it will identify what days City Hall will be closed following. Just thought with all of the different holidays out there, we probably wanted to have further discussion with the board about which days would be eligible versus which ones are not.
And I was also thinking about comments I made in the last meeting about the Monday off, and I thought that we might be able to accept that on a, short staff where the Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, half staff will get one off and the other, others half staff will get the other off.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility, yeah.
That was my thoughts on it, 'cause I reconsidered it, and, on the eves are normally not that busy anyhow.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to add? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Resolution R 14-53, resolution by the Board of Aldermen, City of Grand Valley, Missouri, authorizing the allocation of one 2014 fiscal year meeting salary from each elected official totaling $375 as a donation toward the Senior Holiday Gift Basket Program.
Resolution R 14-53.
I move that we accept resolution R 14-53 as read.
I have a motion from Alderman West to approve resolution R 14-53. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Alderman Scully. Any discussion?
Nothing additional, Mayor.
Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Next item, city reports.
Nothing to report, Your Honor, thank you.
Next item is city administrator staff reports.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, we'll start with Jamie.
Something in front of you is the employee staff, holiday party. We'll be holding that on, Friday, December 19th. We'll be giving away raffles to our employees, providing them with lunch, and we'll be playing a fun little game. If you do plan on attending, just let me know, one, so we can provide if there's going to be a quorum, but also if you want to, participate in our game. And if you do, come talk to me and we'll get you hooked up. Should be a lot of fun.
Depends on what the game is.
Huh?
What's the game?
It's like Family Feud.
Okay.
And actually, we've had a great response, even though I got an ooze from Alderman Arnold.
Yeah, you watch Family Feud
We've had a
later.
lot of people that are very interested, and it should be a lot of fun. So, if you just want to come and watch and be a spectator, or just have lunch and chat with some employees, that'd be great too. It's from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock on Friday the 19th. So, that's all I have.
Ken Murphy next.
I think you probably saw something in the email, but just wanted to say again that the Highway Commission did have their meeting on Thursday, and they did vote in favor of our proposal, doing the right-of-way relinquishment in Jefferson and McQuarrie, versus paying $600,000 for the overage that came with the construction estimate for the Main Street project. I think you probably put in the email, without having that special meeting last Tuesday and coming up and approving that ordinance, the commission probably would not have even considered that, so thanks for doing that, and look forward to moving on.
Chief.
Yes, the senior citizen gift baskets will be going out on the 20th, so we'll start in the morning there and start looking. We definitely don't have as many baskets as we have in the past because of how we changed it up a little bit, with being 75 years old, and then you have to sign up for the city basket. And I mean, we thought it pretty decent, about a little close to 200. So, and I know a lot of people do volunteer. We'll still take volunteers to help deliver them. We're not going to have nearly as many. Baskets are a little bit healthier this year as far as items in them, so because we were cut back a little bit, but we were able to kind of keep up that a little bit also, so that'll make it very nice. And again, thanks for those of you who did donate to that. We really do appreciate that, and that money goes a long way. Thank you very much.
Meet down at Patricia's again?
Yes, sir.
What time?
I think we're going to start around 8 o'clock again, between 8 and 9, you can get down there right around there.
What was that date?
The backside of the church, the 20th, which is Saturday morning.
I just have two items. One of them is actually on behalf of Shannon. They schedule their preschool Christmas program on the second Monday of December every year. This was his last year to see his youngest do the program, so he's missing tonight. But I wanted to let you know that I've been working with him, and we're going to have a bid going out by the end of the week for the pool management services for next year. So he's been working with Melissa, and that will be posted out on the streets. Then the last thing that I have is, we've said it several times, but I think there needs to be an official motion by the board and a vote to cancel the December 22nd meeting. At the last board meeting, we decided that we were going to have everything on this meeting and do away with that second one.
I'll entertain a motion then to cancel the December 22nd, board meeting. Motion from Alderman West, do I have a second?
Second.
Second Alderman Schaefer. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Nothing further, Mayor.
That it? Okay, next up is Board of Alderman reports and comments. Alderman Arnold.
Stopped in at Public Works' new building the other day. Take a quick look. I know it's not finished, but they're doing a good job putting that up, and told the crew down there thanks. Did mention that a number of people had stopped by and told them thanks for putting the wall up down on Snybar, which I'm glad our citizens were doing that and letting them know that they appreciate the extra effort they were putting out. So getting a little bit of feedback to them. That's all.
Alderman West.
Yes, I want to thank Kathy for all of her help on the budget questions that I had.
Alderman Headley.
Nothing at this time.
Alderman Scully.
Nothing at this time.
Alderman Schaefer.
Just a quick thing, been out talking to people in Ward One, turned the list in around a few things that they would like looked at, and, would like to thank staff for such a great turnaround and speed, get out looking and visit with the people. I had one or two phone calls back that thought that was great, you guys got back on them as fast as you did. So, thanks Ken, and Tom and everybody else for getting out there.
Alderman Johnson.
No comment. I had a question on on that new sidewalk that we put in at the lake there. Those open areas, there's something to be put in there. I know they got the police tape or caution tape in there right now.
Well, I was going to let Ken answer this, but I have a great idea. We put a sign up right there that says Lover's Leap off into the lake. So now that I've been waiting to use that one for 2 weeks now. I'll let Ken.
Yeah, when, made the order for the fence, somewhere between our order sheet and when Guyer actually ordered it, a number got mixed up, so I think there's 4 posts there for the corners. They've been ordered, we should actually have those this week and then get those installed. So, just kind of a little mix up there, but they will be in, that'll be completely enclosed. And if you remember, those areas were just, to meet ADA requirements, because you have to have a turnaround, and the length of that required too, so that's what you do.
God bless you.
All right, anything else? Next up is Mayor's reports. The only thing I have is, since we won't have an official meeting again, I would like to wish everyone a happy holiday season. So other than that, I don't have anything else to report. And do not believe we have a need for an additional executive session since we already had one.
Correct.
So that being said, we will adjourn.